I wanna stay with you on a mountain. I wanna lay with you in the sea. I wanna lay like this forever until the sky falls down on me. That, if you're from the UK, I don't know if you remember, there was like football hooligans that sang that song, and it was fucking brilliant. It's like put a bunch of little fucking hardheads in the fucking boozer and fucking, hey! And then there was an episode of Away Days and they did it again, and that fucking beautiful. Now that song's just stuck in my head. But for real though, how much would you listen to me sing the full song? I thought I'd do quite a good job. And hello, Visual Roonies. Welcome back to yet another episode of Visual Guys Canoes News. I have changed clothes, all that kind of shit. If you're thinking, Dan, but why? Why have you got the same clothes on since last week? I'm recording a couple of news back to back. I've got a few busy weeks of busyness coming up, so I'm just trying to get myself ahead a little bit. So I'm recording one news and doing the other news right after. I'm not a tramp. I do have multiple clothes, so stop sitting there going, oh, why is he wearing this? Can't fucking afford a different t-shirt, can he? Yes, I can, mate. George from Asda t-shirts are very cheap. It's one of them times where I've just started another imaginary war in my head about somebody giving me shit, and then they're just not. Nobody's giving me shit. I mean, who would? Because, you know, there's nobody would walk past me and be like, oh, I'm going to fight him because I'm a fucking lad. Anyway, how is everybody? Are we all having a lovely weekend? Did we have a lovely week? I think when this video goes up, it's going to be the weekend watch of Mickey 17. I think that's Robert Pattinson's new one where he's got I can't quite do it. It's got every, I'm gonna kill myself loads, but there's gonna be like loads of different versions of me and shit. He's got a very weird voice in it, but it looks like a really great film. That's the size of my penis. Very, 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 very small. I'm very secure in my sexuality, thank you, sir. So I can joke about the penises whenever I want. And I could be like, oh, suck a dick. If a dick was in front of me, maybe I will. I said to some of the lads a couple of days ago at work, who was like, listen, if it's me and you on a desert island, and we know for a fact, like, we've read the script, we will never get off there, we're just going to live there for 50 years each, and we're both going to die. I'm sorry if we're both there for 50 years and you're sat there getting back from the ocean with your fish, and I've just made a fire or whatever, and you're all wet and thinking, we're going to show each other's wangs. Maybe not right away. We'll test the waters. Maybe year 2, we sort of poke each other's. And year 5, we just sort of put a hand around it. And then year 10, we go, well, I'll move it a little bit. Because it's going to happen. If you're on a desert island with another bloke, I'm sorry, you're both going to end up tossing each other off. It's just going to happen. Men just want their wiener touched, right? And if you're on a desert island with your mate for 50 years, you're going to touch wieners. It's like everybody knows the crack that it's true when girls go to locker rooms together. They're totally lesing out. It's fact. Girls can't be with each other in like a room of getting changed and whatnot without lesing out. It always happens. Movies have taught me that. So just grow up and be reasonable about this. If you're on a desert island with your best pal, you're probably going to touch his dick after 50 years. And girls always les out. That's actually true, you know. You know, like, when you would have sleepovers when you were younger and that, and you and your mates are all just being proper gross, and be like, yeah, drink, not alcohol, but, like, you know, soda and stuff in my face, and yeah, proper lads crack. I always did quite often wonder, like, again, movies and shows have always, like, South Park did a good episode on this, of what actually happens at girls' sleepovers, because it was stuff that was discussed, like, what do you reckon the girls do at sleepovers? And like, probably be really stupid and boring, yeah, probably. And we'll start like going, yeah, should we have a wrestle and shit? They probably were two different, completely different fucking worlds. So I want to know what I don't know if any girls do one. I know some girls do watch, but this is probably mostly a male audience. But like, what actually happened at summer parties? Like, did you sit and colour in and shit and just talk about, Jacob looked really fat today. Like, oh my God, he winked at me when he's playing football. Fat. Is that what you do? And the lads are having sleepovers, just fucking wrestling, going, yeah, I'm going to wrestle you. And then the next lad comes, I'm going to fucking wrestle you as well. Who wants to come in next? I'll fucking wrestle you. We were always just wrestling each other. I wrestled my mate once, and we weren't even like that young. I don't really mean that wrestling. I mean actual wrestling. And I tried to charge him and spear him, and I speared right into his radiator, because if you've got a bit of distance between me and you, and I'm charging at you, you've got all the time in the world to fucking move. So I went right into his radiator. Fuck knows how I didn't fuck his radiator, but I went right into it. I hope everybody is keeping, but waiting for a van to rock up, the post van. The very handsome postman that comes here with a grey hair, and I formed a genuine friendship with. Like, I come down the other day when he popped up, and I had like no shirt and that on. This is a very gay episode. And he's like, "You not cold, son?" And I was like, "We're getting ready for work, lad." That was my only response. And that was it. Because he knows he brings the same sort of shit. Like, my comic books and what. He's like, "You must have loads of stuff by now." And I'm like, "Yes, I do. Come in here. Want to have a look, pal?" And he says hello to the dog, and he's proper sound bloke. Forming lifelong friendships and bonds that will stand the test of time. Who are you best friends with? My postman. No one else likes me. So whenever I do get married, he'll knock on the door one day and I'll say, "What are you doing on the weekend, pal?" "I'm just probably delivering some post." "Do you want to be my best man? You've quite often said, like, hi to me, so are we friends now? I've got no mates." And that's how we become best. That is, to be fair, how easy men become friends as well. You must have seen that video of Henry Cavill, and I don't know who the other lad is. They're doing some sort of talk thing, and it's like they mentioned Warhammer, and it's like, "Oh, I'm running Custodes, I'm running whatever," and he's like, "Yeah, should we?" Oh, sweet. Friendship made forever. They're probably battling away now, looking at Henry Cavill's massive abs and shit. "I just want someone to come play with my toys with me. None of my grown-up friends, they're always like, 'Can't, I've got the kids, can't, I'm married, I can't, I'm 45, Dan, I'm not a fucking kid anymore. Why would I come around and play with your Lego? Dan, this is fucking strange. Dan, get away. I think you're making it a bit gay sometimes. Dan, I'll happily come round and play with your Funko Pops and Lego, but there's a good chance you want me to try and get my knob out. Just come over and play with me.'" Anyway, visuals, well, let's get crack-a-lacking with this week's Canoosy News. Well, we'll start with only, it's because the first word is only. We'll start off with number one, but only in... What? Where the fuck? I don't know what I've written here. Only in Marica can vain people buy shoes designed solely to help take more selfies. Oh, I remember the story, but have I meant to say Mallorca? Somewhere, right? Where there's a shoe designed for people to help take selfies. So instead of being like, you know, like how the girls do it, or the girls at the gym. Listen, I understand that you're working on your body, you're trying to look good. I don't like them. I can't really do it. You know, them girls that take their pictures and their ass like that, and they're always like, "Oh, I've been at the gym. Oh, look at me. I've been at the gym. Oh, stop making it sexual. Stop trying to look at Google me. Like, stop oogling at my body. But I've been at the gym." Them fucking photos always do my head in. Right? You're like, "Oh, stop looking at my ass." But yeah, the picture is you going, "Oh, I've worked on my glutes today." What the fuck? I don't get it. But anyway, I digress. So now you can take selfies. There, you can fucking take selfies. You can take selfies with your feet. You got like a little thing in. You can to the toe selfie, the toefie. It's now called the toefie. So if you're called Sophie, you can be like, "Hey, Sophie's took a toefie," and you can rhyme a bit. I had a third breast implant so I could turn off men. I don't know if this girl's thought this through or not. Unless, of course, you're a gay man and where titties don't do anything for you anyway because you like the cock. Luckily, I've got a girlfriend. But the idea of, like, most men, most straight, heterosexual men, like the titties, okay? You know, ask my girlfriend. I'm quite often king tit. She quite often calls me, "Hey, Dan, king of the tits." It's a name that she gives me. Don't know why. Probably because I'm king of the tits. You know, it's a bit of cleavage, but what up? We like it. So the idea that some girls out there like, "I'm sick of men looking at my two tits. Tell you what I'll do. I'll get a third one just to put them off." No, I'm sorry. It's going to make us even more because now, like, the motorboat is going to be like, "Oh, it's going to overwhelm." But not only that, you will still get more looks because you'll get women, you'll get men, the Homo sapien men, you'll get the Lebanese girls, and then they'll be like staring because they're like, "Is that girl got a third fucking tit? Is that a third booby? Is your booby 1, 2, 3? 3 booby, not 2, no 1, 3 booby." They're gonna look more. What a way to turn off men that like boobies. Get a third one. Justin Trudeau Waits in dark, waits in dark can for, what the fuck have I written? Waits in the dark for an attractive enough family to walk past. Justin Trudeau, was that not the Canadian Prime Minister, President, whatever the fuck they call it in Canada? Did he not do blackface once? Did he not get in trouble for like... He did something, I remember. If I'm thinking of the right person, if I'm not, I do apologise, Justin Trudeau. But anyway, this Justin Trudeau apparently waits in the dark for an attractive enough family to walk past. What does that mean? What is an attractive family? Because attractive family, to me, when you say family, I'm thinking it's always a mum and dad and 2 kids. One's always boy, one's always girl. When I think generic normal family, that's what I see. So is he wanting the whole entire family to be attractive? Does he want to be like, yes, the mum and dads are both like 8s, but the kids are already 4 because, you know, I'm a bit of a wrong in that way. I'm a bit of a Savile. Is that shit? Thank God I'm not someone that's fucking big enough to get clipped up. Fuck me. That's the kind of shit you should get away, because if this was a huge YouTube channel, that's getting clipped up and it would just be clipped to me going, I'm a bit of a Savile. But anyway, he waits for an entire attractive family to come past and just, what does he just walk? Hi, hey buddy, hey friend. Hey, I'm not your friend, guy. I'm not your guy, friend. Ah, sorry, buddy, hey. As it waits, what the fuck does it even mean? This next one isn't really a story, but this is quite a weird and slightly scary, but at the same time, turning me on a little bit. Picture of the Vatican women's rifle team. Didn't know there was a rifle team in anything anyway, but why has the fucking Vatican got a women's rifle team? Not because they're women. I didn't do a sexism. If it was a men one as well, I'd be like, why has the Vatican got a rifle team? Fuck's sake, Jimmy Savile, now I'm a sexist. Fuck's sake. Why is there a Vatican women's rifle team? And why does it look quite intimidating and scary? Just like, oh, we're coming here to celebrate God and the Lord and Savior, the Jesus man. It's fucking kill shit. Because vicars and nuns and priests and all that kind of shit are usually a bit creepy anyway. Because, I mean, let's be honest. If we're talking like Catholic shit, sorry, you're all in one box now. You're a bit dodgy. And then you just see the women just sit there, yeah, we believe in God and death. Why is this a thing? And it's quite creepy, but at the same time, I'm slightly aroused. Gran bit flashes Willy with antique false teeth. I had survived like the Blitz. A silly man's little dangle won't scare me. I don't fucking know what I've written there for the other bit. Something about 5 in the Blitz, but she's literally been quoted to say, a silly man's little dangle won't scare me. That's right. Flash was in there going, hey, Grandy, eat my fucking dick, and she's got the antique false teeth and went, and he's, oh, my little dodgy, and she's like, no, little sausage guys, get you, I survive over here. I'm not scared of your little dick. Because now you're a flasher that's had your knob bit, and the world, and now the world, because I speak to the world, and now knows you've got a little todger and a little grandma that's been through the fucking tough times. Now she's English. She went from Scottish, now proper Cockney. And it's just seen your little todger. And how did she? Because obviously, I'm imagining grandma being like, "Come here, I'm gonna bite your knob," and he's gone, "Oh no, don't do it, stop!" And he's just let her get there. Because surely, if a gran was trying to munch on my knob, you feel like you'd have enough room to be like, "Hey, back off. This is a safe place. Back off. This is a no-no zone." You know what I mean? Back off. But she's like, I'm going to get you, wee Willie. She's coming in at snail's pace. It's like, oh no, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't get my Willie. Oh my God. You know what the fuck? Co-op worker sits on thieves to stop him getting away. Somebody went to the co-op. Somebody went to go rob it. The worker sits on him and the picture's just like, you are not going anywhere. You know for a fact. Don't get us wrong. The guy's in the wrong because he shouldn't be going there and saying shit. But you know for a fact the person sent him's going to be one of them people at school that were just bullied and shit. And it's going to be like, you're not going anywhere. You should wait till the police come because it's the correct thing to do. All right, sorry, you little fucking grass. Like I said, I know the guy's in the wrong. You should be stopped. But you should be like, hey, you don't fucking go anywhere, you little knobhead. You shouldn't steal. But, like, I just get vibes of, stop it, you're breaking the law. I'm going to tell on you. Hello, police, I've got him now. It's like that fucking, what's he called? The South African blokes. Cycling Mickey or whatever the fuck he's called. Just like, you listen, your job's worth. Fuck off. I don't like you, you're a wrong'un. Just say, cunt, I'm ringing the police, you're a fucking prick. You know, I respect you more. But the way you, no. I've got the authority now. I've got the power. You're not going anywhere. And if somebody's just sat on you like this, I feel like, don't get me wrong, I'm not the strongest. I'm far from being the hardest and all that kind of shit. But like, I feel like I'd be able to just be like, get the fuck off. I'm taking my fucking Monster Munch pickled onion and I'm getting to fuck. I feel like you'd be able to just shrug them off straight away. Anyway, visuals, that was the canoes and news. And before we go, we've got to hit you with the sports and weather, where this week we've got Fat Guy versus Ice Pond and Guy versus Slippery Driveway.
It's the sports, but it's not really the sports because we don't actually talk about sports. I used to do sports, but then I got really fat.
Yeah, this is one of the, it's a big fat blokey, kind of like me, being a bit of a shenanigans on a minging fucking ice pond. It looks like he might have hurt himself as well, but the idea of hurting yourself in the cold is absolutely fucking disgusting. There was something, you know, we used to play footy and the ball would hit you in the cold or whatever, and it would sting so much more. Like, you're probably fucking red raw, and it was fucking horrible. You do anything in the cold, and it hurt a lot more. So I've got a bit of sympathisations for Fat Man here.
Time for the weather, where I'm not going to tell you anything about the weather. If you do need to know that, just look outside your window.
Now we have Guy versus Slippery Driveway, and at first you think, oh my god, the guy saved it, he's nailed it, he's doing he's signed away, he should go be fine. And then at the end it fails. I think he must be leaving early, he's got to work or some shit, but he gets out. Like I said, it's like a near victory. It's like, oh, you were this far away from making it look cool, like just easy access to your car or wherever it is you go in. Woo, but it's the end that lets him down. It's like the people that do really good at the gymnastics are like, fuck off, fuck you, cunt, oh, fuck you. And they do the landing and they go, 9 because you wobbled a bit. It's kind of what he did. And there we have visuals. That was the canoes news. But before we go, we've got to give you Dan's happy ending. Where this week we have ice skate. Oh, the guy ice skating. It kind of looks more like a Family Guy skit. You'll see it when we see it. Well, right now. What's that fucking now?
Oh, look, it's that fat lad. It's Dan. Ugly Dan, and he's really, really fat.
So we have Blokey doing his thing. He's just ice skating. I still, to this day, cannot ice skate. I've been a few times, and I've been absolutely dog shit at it. But he's skating, he's doing his thing, and he gets to the other end, and it's one of them, like I said, it's like a Family Guy skit or some sort of comedic show, and he hits the side, and he goes right over. Poor bastard. And he went with a little bit of steam as well. It wasn't like going mega slow, but he went over straight over. That's if he's out there on a date, because some people do that, don't they? Like as a date, like, should we go ice skating? Yeah, what a way to just absolutely like a fucking cunt. Then you got a girl or a boy and you're like, I want to exchange bodily fluids later, so we'll take you ice skating. You have every opportunity to be like, oh god, because there's a lot of people get icked out by when people trip and fall and look silly. Like, oh, I'm a bit turned off now. I remember once I think I fell on the stairway and my girlfriend was like, oh, that gave me the ick a bit, and she gave me the ick once because she banged her head, and I was like, oh. It's fucking bizarre. And there we have the visuals. That was this week's Canoesy News. Hopefully you can go and have a lovely weekend. Get ready for next week. You're going to have another lovely week. Thank you for all the love and support that continues to grow on the channel. You guys are fucking amazing. I love you all. And remember, visuals, eat your greens, eat your veg, stay strong. Do what your mum says. Don't be little cunts. And I was going to try and give you some genuine life advice there. I'm going to get very wet biking to work. It looks like there's a very heavy, dark rain cloud, and I don't have a jacket. I've just got jumpers. But it's visual saying, watch Rose give video. Keep on keeping on. I've ended the video. I know I've got to pack away quickly and then get sorted for work. I feel like there's something major I forgot to do. I was just, ending everything's good. I was going to do some silly weird noise just to give my little post-credit scene because we are the MCU after all. And what the fuck, you know, something just pings you and you go, oh. And there's something lingering. What the fuck have I forgot to do? And now I'm worried that I've put it in my own head. Oh, fucking no. Let me know in the comments below what was I supposed to do. Also, let me, I don't even know if anybody makes it to the post-credit scenes. Let me know if you actually do.